どうも、チャルです。今日は外人向きなので、また英語でやりたいと思います。ごめんなさい。近いうちに日本語の動画をやりたいと思うんだけど、今日は英語でしたい。ごめんなさい。Hello, hi! Today I'm going to talk about how I learned Japanese because I know that there are a lot of people who want to know how to learn Japanese. And before I even start, I'm just going to say these aren't some quick tips and you're going to be fluent overnight. It takes a lot of work, but hopefully some of these tips are going to make it a little bit more fun. I don't know. Another disclaimer also, this is what I did. I'm not saying it's the best way, but I'm saying this is what I did. So let's go! So like I said, I've been studying Japanese for a very long time. Did I say that? That's what I meant anyway. I fell in love with Japan when I was like 12 years old. So from then to now, long time, a lot of Japanese studying. Some on my own, some, proper teacher, student type of deal. Okay, so these tips are for complete beginners, but also people who have already started studying Japanese. Okay, so what I did in the beginning, I was 12. I watched a lot of Naruto, and what I did, because I didn't know any Japanese, the writings, so what I did was I wrote down words that I thought I recognized in this little notebook, in, Romaji, the alphabet. I mean, it was, most of those words were completely wrong, but it was a lot of fun, and, they weren't all wrong, and it just kept my fire burning. What is this? Oh man. So the first thing that you're going to want to do if you're a complete beginner is learn hiragana and katakana. These are the two ways of writing that are syllables, so they're always the same. Kanji, the Chinese characters, they're really tricky, and sometimes you read them one way and another time you read them another way. And it's a pain in the butt. So focus on hiragana and katakana first. Watch drama. It's good for everyday conversation, just to soak in the way that they speak. They speak pretty clear since it's scripted and they're acting and everything. Variety shows. I have watched so much variety shows, so many, whatever. It's good because it's actual Japanese people talking normally, even though, it's pretty hyped up to be entertaining. Warning though, because what I did was I started speaking like a man. So I said ore about myself, and I can't do that because I'm a woman and it sucks, but those are the rules. So don't do that if you're a woman. Now, if you've nailed hiragana and katakana and you're gonna start studying kanji, there are a few different ways to do that, and I've made a video about this in the past, but I don't know if I've set it to private. So, kanji tips. What has made it a little bit more bearable for me is kanji apps. I have an app on my phone. I'm not sponsored, obviously, because can you get sponsored by an app? So it looks like this, and these are different classes. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? You press one, and it gives you a clue, and you're supposed to draw here. I think it's pretty fun, and I do that sometimes, but I'm not good at doing it regularly. But it's a tip. Another thing that has really made it more fun for me to learn kanji is Japanese music. So if you have a song that you've listened to so many times and you kind of know the lyrics and you kind of know what it's about, then a great way to learn kanji is to search for the Japanese lyrics, listen to the song, and just look at the way that the kanji is pronounced. It sounds not fun when I say it out loud, but it's actually pretty fun. Another thing that I've done is written the lyrics out, because I always feel it looks so cool when I've been able to, write a whole song. Music is also very good for your pronunciation. I have a bunch of songs that I really love with rap in them, and it's very hard to learn those raps in Japanese, but when you nail it, oh, it's the best feeling ever. Okay, so this one, I haven't really done that much because it was too easy for me. It wasn't on my level. But Duolingo has recently come out with their Japanese course. So you can do lessons every day, and it takes like 5 or 10 minutes, and you can decide for yourself. So maybe do that if you're a beginner. So those are the more specific tips. Some more general tips is to surround yourself with Japanese. Because there's an active learning and a passive learning, and you're actually learning when you think you're not. So just listening to Japanese all the time, and you'll be surprised at how many words you're gonna learn just listening to Japanese. So just watch a lot of anime. Be careful though with the catchphrases, because anime characters have a lot of catchphrases. And don't go speaking Japanese like don't, please. Be careful. But anime. Watch a lot of drama, watch a lot of variety shows, listen to Japanese music, and if you can find, listen to Japanese podcasts. I love podcasts, but I haven't found a great Japanese podcast yet, so if you have any suggestions, let me know below. I'd be really grateful because I love podcasts. But the main thing is to just surround yourself with Japanese all the time, because you're gonna learn things, even if you don't think so. Also, another thing that I've done a lot is to talk to yourself in Japanese. And it sounds crazy, I know, but it actually is a good way. Because then, if you can't think of a word, then you can look up that word in your own time without somebody waiting for your answer, without, you know, the awkwardness, because it's just you. Also, what I do a lot is talk to my pets in Japanese, and it sounds really crazy, but it's actually a really great way to just keep it active and try and work on your pronunciation to your dogs. Yeah. Because unless you live in Japan, you're probably not going to have many opportunities to speak Japanese to another person. Language is something that you have to constantly train. It's kind of a muscle, and if you don't use it, you know, you're gonna get weaker in that muscle. This wasn't the best metaphor, I realize now. And once you've come to the point where you can actually kind of read manga in Japanese, do that. I'm very bad at doing that, but please do that. Because it's really, really fun when you feel that power of being able to read Japanese. It's one of my favorite feelings. And I don't do it often enough, and I really should, and you should too, when you get to that level. So yeah, these are things that I did, some tips and tricks to keep it fresh and keep it a little bit fun, because you need this passion to keep it going. It's not gonna be easy, and I still don't feel like I'm where I want to be in my Japanese level or whatever. I still feel like I'm not perfect at Japanese, but you know, you gotta keep going. Because the rewards are amazing. So it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of work, but if you really want it, then you can have it. I hope that it has helped somebody out there somewhat. If not, then at least I hope that you found it a little bit interesting. So thanks for watching. Leave me a comment if you want, like if you want, subscribe if you want. I can't tell you what to do. What is that? I think that's it. That was it. Bye.